Hey everybody, Janelle Williams here. So, my most requested video is brow videos. I have another one that I did that's a quick sped up version, but this time I'm just going to do it live and so you can see my step-by-step and sort of how long it takes me to do my brows. So, here's my natural brows. As you can see, they're very sparse and very light. Now, I dye my hair darker than what it naturally is, so my brows, I was naturally a blonde. So my brows are kind of light, so they need a lot of work. I love Younique's new brow pencil line. Now, here's the thing. Medium is what I usually use. It's sort of in between how light my brows are and how dark my hair is, and most people are medium. The problem is, most people are medium. And everybody's makeup that I do, including my own, I've used up my whole pencil. So for this video, I'm just going to use the dark pencil. It'll be fine, and then what I'll do is I'll use the medium gel, and hopefully that'll lighten the shade just a little bit. So here is how I get my brows filled in. So I have a mirror over here. I'm going to look this way. So the first thing you want to do, one thing that's really nice about Younique's pencil as opposed to other pencils is they designed the tip so fine that it makes the exact size line as a brow hair would. So it's going to look the most natural, other than a big thick brow pencil that's just going to kind of gunk up your brows and they're really obvious. This is a much more natural look. Now you could do it heavier if you need a lot of help, or just lightly fill in if you have pretty thick brows as it is. But everybody, I think, needs to fill their brows in to clean them up. Okay, so the first rule, I'm going to try to move in, maybe I can zoom in a little bit here. Okay, maybe not. But, so the first rule is you want to go and follow the line underneath your brow. So draw in and pencil in, make a nice crisp line. So can you see what I've done so far? Here's my other brow. Okay. So make a nice line. And I'm not pressing too hard. You don't want a ton of product on your face. And you can see I came all the way down to the point, so right now it looks kind of weird. Alright, so then I'm going to start just a little bit more in and follow the top line. Now, I don't like to overdraw my brows because I don't really like thick brows. So I'm just going to lightly do that. So can you see where I am so far? Okay. Don't mind the background noise in my house. My kids have a visitor. Okay, so I'm just following it very, very lightly towards the edge. Can you see that? So very, very lightly, I'm just following it down. Making sure the outer edge looks right, and then that inner edge. Okay, so here's where we are. So already, look at the difference in my brows. Isn't that crazy? Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and just lightly fill this in. I'm using sort of the side of the pencil. Lightly fill it in, and I'm getting even lighter as I get towards the center. You want that to be the lightest part of your brow because it's awful strange when you look at somebody and there's a hard line right here. So just ever so lightly fill that in, and I'm going to go a little bit heavier back here, just a little bit, not much. Okay, now the other thing you can do here in the front is not draw a line in the center of your face like I just did. Is come up like this. Just do it. And I mean, I'm telling you, I'm doing it so light. Less is definitely more. And I'm just kind of giving it that look. Okay. So I'm going to take my finger and smudge that bottom line. So, take a look at that. What a difference in the way that my eyes look already. Now, I'm going to take the other end of the brush. This is the spoolie end. Okay? And I'm going to lightly go back through and brush. Now what this does, it doesn't only move your brow hairs in the right direction so that they look neat and clean, but it also is going to take the product and evenly distribute it. So if you have one spot that kind of had a little bit of buildup and it looked a little bit thick, it's going to smooth it out. Look at that. I love this stuff. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the brow gel. Like I said, I'm using a dark pencil and the medium gel today just because I ran out of the medium pencil. So the brow gel is this little tiny mascara brush. The gel actually has some fibers in it, not nearly as much as the mascara does, but it does have some of those same fibers. Okay, so I'm brushing up in the front, and then I'm going over to the side. And like I said, it's tinted, so you'll get a little bit of color from that. But that's it. That's how I do my brows. So you can see the difference, and now you can see why I do it. There's one last trick that I wanted to share with you guys that I always do every single day on my brows. And you girls who've had makeovers by me know I talk about this all the time. So not only do I have this white liner, see if you look closely you can see it on my waterline, it makes your eyes look bigger. But the biggest thing that I always do no matter what every single day is as soon as I get to this point with my brows, I take the white pencil and I draw a line right underneath my brows. Right there, right? Alright, I don't leave it like that. And then I take my finger and I smudge it. And what that does is it gives it a cleaner, crisper line, and it makes your brows look, your eyes just look more open and more lifted. So just look at the difference in my two eyes, right? If you're talking to me. Huge difference, right? Okay, I hope this helps you guys. If you want to practice with me and do a one-on-one, just give me a call and we can schedule that if you're local. If you're not, watch this video over and over, and I hope that it helps. Please ask any questions. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later.